Hey there, Coach Julien. In this video, I'm going to explain the RESP. I'm going to go through a few myths around the RESP. The first thing is the RESP money belongs to my children. False. The RESP funds belong to you, and only you decide who gets the funds. If you want the money, you take the money. If you want to send the money to your child, you can send the money to your child. Here's another myth. I need to show proof that I paid tuition. False. You don't need to show any proof of payment, any receipts. The only proof you need to generate is proof of enrollment. You need to get that from the university or the college where your child is attending, and that's all you need to present to your bank. Another myth, RESPs are taxed. Now, the answer to that question is yes and no. The original contribution is not taxed. Grants and investment income are taxed, and I'm going to go through that in the video. Another myth, there's a limit as to how much I can withdraw. Again, here it's yes and no. Once your child is enrolled, you can pretty much take all the money out at once. Of course, that's not optimized, but again, I'm going to go through this in the video. So stay tuned. Hey, I'm Julien, Regoli, CPA, CMA, your finance coach. My mission is to help Canadians reach financial freedom more rapidly. In my opinion, anybody can take control of their finances. You don't need a math degree. You don't need to be a financial whiz. All you need is to understand certain concepts and have the discipline to apply those concepts, and you can be well on your way to financial freedom. You don't need to delegate all your wealth and money matters to some unknown. You could do it yourself, and I'm here to help. My channel talks about three main things. One is saving money, two is investing money, three is thinking about money, the psychology of money. If this is the kind of topic that interests you, subscribe and hit the bell button. You'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Okay, the first thing I'm going to go through are certain key rules about the RESP. It's important to explain this. Now, for the RESP program to be more optimal from a tax perspective, you need to wait till your child is enrolled. Okay, so if they're enrolled full-time, there's a maximum amount of $5,000 the first year that you can take out of the RESP. Okay, $5,000. If they're part-time, it's $2,500 year one. After that, you can pretty much take out as much as you want. If your child doesn't enroll to a post-secondary education program, then you need to return the grant money to the government. You're going to be taxed on the investment income at your full tax rate, but you can take your original contribution tax-free in a nutshell. So what's key to explain is how do you take money out? Okay, how do you take it out strategically without spending too much money on taxes? And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you do is you call the education institution your child is attending, and you say, look, I need proof of enrollment of my child. It's for the RESP and it's to withdrawal. I need to show it to the bank. Then you're going to call your bank and you're going to tell them you want to take money out. The bank is going to ask you for the proof of enrollment, which you have by email or whatever. And they're going to ask you, okay, which child, if you have several children, which child are you going to withdraw from? They're going to ask you, do you want to withdraw the taxable portion or the non-taxable portion? So the non-taxable portion is your original contributions. They're not taxed. The taxable portion is the grant money and the investment income portion. The strategy is when your child is in a lower income tax bracket, early on in their life, they're in the low tax bracket, they're not making a lot of money. The strategy is to take the taxable portion when your child is in a low tax bracket and the non-taxable portion later. If your child is not making a lot of money during the summers or during school, if they're not working that much, chances are they're not going to be taxed, because you start getting taxed at $10,000, $12,000. And if they earn more than that, if they earn $20,000, the taxes that they pay is not that much anyway. So the idea is withdraw from the taxable portion of the RESP when they're in the low tax bracket. Here's a trick for you. Say you have two children. One is enrolled in a post-secondary education program and the other not yet. So Jack is enrolled and Jill is not yet enrolled. She's too young. What you can do is you can take out some of your non-taxable portion of the RESP from Jack. So that's the your original contribution. And then you deposit that, but for Jill. In essence, what you're doing there is you're getting 2 times the grant for the same money. If you want more information on this kind of strategy, book a one-on-one with me. You can find a link to my Calendly in the description of the video. A question that I get often is, where does the money go and what are the uses of funds? Basically, the money goes where you want it to go. You decide. It can go in your account, it can go to a parental joint account, it could go to the child directly. You decide. It doesn't have to go to the child directly. Another misconception is, oh, I need to show proof of payment of the tuition fees, or I need to show that I bought all these books. I need to generate receipts to show that I spent money on the education. This is false. The only proof you need to show is proof of enrollment. You can take the money and spend it how you want. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description of the video. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, you'll find a link to my Calendly in the description of the video. Feel free to book. It's free for the first 30 minutes. I prepared an RESP withdrawal checklist. Check it out because this kind of summarizes in more details what I went through in the video. You'll find a link to that in the description of the video, so make sure you take a look at that checklist. If you like this video, please smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button. You'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon.